address our audience?
Sandrine, I'm blushing. I don't know if you can see that. But thank you for your lovely comments. You know, this launch of GEW every year is something I look forward to because it gives me a chance to give folks just a deeper insight into what's going on at youth business. So good afternoon to you all, to our GEW partners, members of the media, entrepreneurs, all of you joining us on Facebook and on Zoom. Adele and Tamara, it was so good hearing your stories, hearing the history and hearing the future as the both of you, as you both spoke. So let's look for a little bit at youth business and how we fit into the theme for GEW this year. Reigniting our entrepreneurial spirit. I love that. See, for us at Youth Business, the resonance of this theme lies in our purpose and our why. To take entrepreneurship to the next level by empowering young entrepreneurs to build profitable, sustainable businesses. I think it was Adele who talked about timing. The urgency of this theme lies in where we are now, so beautifully described by Tamara. Entrepreneurs are people who solve problems. They see needs, they see problems, they solve them, and they survive and they move on. And 2020 has tested us all, hasn't it? YBTT, as supporters of entrepreneurs and as a stakeholder in the local, regional, and global entrepreneurship ecosystem, we have to embody and model entrepreneurship, thinking, and action in everything that we do if we are going to be credible influencers and exemplars. So we've had some good tests in 2020. Yeah? Shameless plug. Within 24 hours of the March 12th announcement by the Prime Minister, Chevron had his team together, pivoting to work virtually. By the following Monday, sessions were being repurposed. All sorts of new things started to happen. And all things happened in different ways because we realized that what we had to do was to continue supporting our entrepreneurs. Breaks your heart. There were some entrepreneurs who lost what they had like that overnight. They were shut down. So I'm really proud of the ways in which Chevron and his team responded. Together, we reimagined all the re's, we reimagined, we reprioritized, we reconnected, and we reworked our offerings, realizing what all the people who depended on us for support were facing themselves, and recommitting ourselves to the fact that we had to support. So today's launch of GEW 2020 as this online celebration, celebrated locally, but you know, with 18 partners locally, but joining a global fraternity in over 170 countries, to me is amazing. And it's wonderful that we are able to do it. So the excitement now of the theme for us at YBTT is in the challenge that we have chosen for ourselves. Because if there ever was a time and a reason to reignite the entrepreneurial spirit, it is now. It is now. And to do this, we at YBTT believe that we have to be catalysts within the entrepreneurship ecosystem. We don't need to do everything, but we need to be catalysts for making things happen. So that means we have to think and we have to work and we have to move agilely and flexibly. And it's really important, we have to stay relevant to all our stakeholders. And as together we connect not only as partners and collaborators, but moving beyond that to co-creators in mutually sustaining relationships. We know the connections have deepened, have widened. We have to be leaders for thought, and we have to be innovators for action. So what are the strengths on which we're building? Our relationships. We have some amazing major donors who have worked with us over the years. United Way, Trinidad and Tobago, the Massey Foundation, Republic Bank, Shell, B-Mobile, IDB, Caribbean Development Bank, Exim Bank, the Agricultural Development Bank, just to name a few. We have our signature offerings, our Jumpstart program for the new entrepreneurs, and as the implementing partner for the Shell Livewire program, the Shell Livewire program for entrepreneurs who are escalating, who are scaling up. One of our live wires made it to the Shell Global Top 20 in 2019. And again, that has happened in 2020. We have to wait on the results, but we're just delighted to see how our entrepreneurs are profiling and representing on the global stage. Another one of our major strengths is our unique mentorship support program. And you know, Reggie Ramlochan was awarded Youth Business International's Mentor Recognition Award for 2020. That happened last week, Wednesday. That's our mentorship program is one of the things that makes youth business Trinidad and Tobago unique. We're hosting GEW again, 11 years old. So I guess we kind of growing up. The fact that we have a reach to global entrepreneurship networks like Youth Business International in the UK. And something that is definitely not last or least is a level of board and team engagement that makes YBTT continue to step up to serve you as our stakeholders with purpose and resolve and energy. So the new reality that we are all embracing is an important one because you see, it has changed, it's going to continue to change. And in this 21st century, the really big struggle we have to battle against is the struggle of irrelevance. Not because we're useless to each other, but because we become useless from the viewpoint of the economic and political system. That means that at YBTT, we have to continue to do more, to do different, to evolve, to play a valuable role as igniters of the entrepreneurial spirit in this new economy and this new society. Described in the Phase 2 roadmap for Trinidad and Tobago, authored by the National Economic Recovery Committee. And I just want to quote something they said. The understanding is that new and increased investments must come from encouraging innovation, entrepreneurship, and diversification, inspiring new players in the market, both in and outside Trinidad and Tobago, making it easier for investors to do business and get projects activated and commercialized. YBTT is very clear on the role and responsibility we have as part of the ecosystem that's supporting this new economy and this new society for Trinidad and Tobago. And so we are giving priority going forward to social and green businesses, agriculture and agro-processing. We're leveraging up our mentorship program to help strengthen our entrepreneurs right through the process, from starting to scaling to sustaining. We're advocating for and deepening our involvement in igniting the entrepreneurial spirit at the secondary school level. That has to happen. We're leveraging our global networks and relationships to connect our local entrepreneurs with expanded opportunities for learning, for financing, and for market access. And we're leveraging the diversity of the entrepreneurial ecosystem by catalyzing the connections and the opportunities for mutual support. Again, it's not us or any other person or party doing it all. One of the things we've realized during this pandemic is that we're all in it together. And so my call to action to you, to us, beyond GEW, I'll go back to the words that were said a few minutes ago. The world needs more entrepreneurs. Trinidad and Tobago needs more entrepreneurs. And you know what? The support system for these entrepreneurs, the folks who have to reignite that entrepreneurial spirit and move it forward so that it blazes, is every one of us. Each and every one of us as citizens of Trinidad and Tobago are part of the entrepreneurial support ecosystem. Whether we're entrepreneurs ourselves, whether we're investors, whether we're buyers, whether we're suppliers, or we're supporters. It's our individual and collective responsibility. And that's something we need to feel in our hearts so that it propels us to action. And already this is happening. I'm sure you have seen calls, support your neighborhood farmers market. Go to the pop-up shops. When you're spending for this Christmas, buy local. So folks, that's my call to action. Let's make it our business to support our community entrepreneurs and our local businesses. They need us to sustain. We need them to provide us with quality goods and services at fair prices. And there's a lot of exciting stuff going on. And we need each other to create in Trinidad and Tobago a country, society in which we can mature and our future generations can reach their fullest potential.